got Gunner versus Gunner.
If nothing else, I can commentate this set. So.
Hey, this is what matters here. We got Sans versus Lou Pickles.
Who's Lou Pickles?
He's the dad from Rugrats.
Oh my god. The dude who makes the chocolate pudding?
The dad, the grandpa.
Oh, okay.
I stand corrected. Anyway, we've got.
I never watched Rugrats, I'm sorry.
I didn't watch that much, but I watched enough to know the premise of the characters. Wasn't like my huge childhood or anything. But you know what was my childhood was Sans Undertale.
Sans Undertale, yes, our good old childhood from fucking 2015.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic game. Do you see that? I think it was top Diddy Kong player Dakpo in a video game hot take thread. He said, Undertale, if it was released in the SNES era, would be just as much of a classic as any other game from that era, which honestly, I can get behind.
Yeah, for sure. It's
really a solid game, and it's good to see that the character is represented in some way in Super Brothers Ultimate.
It's super cool, especially considering that it's like maybe the biggest indie game of its time, getting some sort of playable representation.
And Shovel Knight is an assist trophy. Really glad to have those characters in the game. But I'm sure Spoompls is also glad to have the first stock gone, and he's also got Charge Shot to Missile getting a quick 45 on the second stock.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to just toss those projectiles in a way that it makes it super hard to get past.
Covering a lot of options here. It makes it really hard to approach from the ground. And much like Samus, if Mii Gunner catches you trying to jump over the projectiles, you can easily just throw out something else, cover the options again.
Mii Gunner's aerials do not suck by any means. So if you're going in the air too much to try to avoid what he's throwing at you, you might just eat a back air or a forward air or. Forward air itself is just also an annoying projectile too.
Yeah, forward air is just another projectile, but back air, up air, and air, very solid options that will eventually kill too. Oh, that was a really solid coverage. The bomb. We got a lot of people on the ladder right now that have gotten eliminated from the tournament or waiting for their later tournament sets. Cool to see. This is something I was hoping the ladder would be good for. Anyway, that is a really clean S-Smash coming out from
Who do you say wins this matchup between Sans and Lou Pickles?
Oh, canonically?
Canonically.
Yeah, I mean, Sans is a skeleton, and so he is like already dead in a way.
Sure, yeah.
So I feel like he might have the edge over like an aging man that is close to being dead, but like, I mean, in that case, maybe it's actually close to even.
Sans have never looked after several babies.
Yeah, Sans is a baby himself.
That is an experience that builds character. I don't think we can underestimate that. The power of father and grandfather.
Yep.
Sans just doesn't have, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yes. Like, Sans struggling in this matchup a little bit. He has the cannon uppercut, which is a strong move that does spike and kill very early, but the weakest recovery tool of Mii Gunner by far.
What I have read, I was actually talking a lot about Mii Gunner and Mii Sword Fighter the other day with my friend Dexy, and what I kind of gather, or what I was told, Mii Gunner has to. Oh shit! Okay.
Oh wow, he crouches onto the charge shot. What a flex!
Didn't even need to. Holy shit! Let's fucking go. Spoon takes game one.
That is a large flex right there. But what were you saying about Mii Gunner? Because we need to gather all of our Mii Gunner knowledge here for this bracket.
Well, the nature of Mii Gunner's up Bs, and like which ones have hitboxes, which ones have good length, you basically have to choose between having recovery or having out of shield, because Mii Gunner does not have that good of an out of shield game outside of the cannon uppercut kit.
I think Mii Gunner's strongest out of shield option other than that might be short hot nair, which it's not too fast. It's a decent get off tool. It's not the greatest.
Up smash is alright. Actually, it has very deceptive horizontal reach. It has more horizontal reach than Cloud's up smash does. Which is a fact I will always remember. But it's not particularly one of Gunner's strong suits. Like when you were pressuring Gunner, there's not a hell of a lot that they can do to get out of that.
If Gunner's getting rushed down, that's definitely going to be where their weaknesses show. Meanwhile, if you're keeping them at a distance, then obviously they get to press as many buttons as they want.
It's exactly where they want to be.
Yep.
No, you're just gonna
whittling
stand over
away.
there. That's cool. I'm gonna throw all of my toys at you.
Yep, and
never
we get to
stop.
charge everything. Just you can take a whole game,
I'm
not
gonna create
never
an
getting anywhere
environment
close.
It is so toxic.
Pretty much, that's what Sans likes to do.
That's a line from Undertale. It's a true story.
We're gonna see Town and City potentially. Not quite sure what we're planning on seeing as a counter pick here. But
It's kind of crazy because like D4 is the one picking stage. So like if I'm Spoom, I could be watching stream, looking at the stuff he's hovering over and being like, "Ooh, I think I'm gonna ban that." It's a dangerous game that D4 is playing. If anybody's watching stream, that's a tip from me to you for any time you're ever playing D4.
yeah, go see who he's counter pick. All right, we've got the counter pick coming up. We got Shrek.
We were just talking about Rushdown, and if anybody can rush down in this bracket, Shrek's probably the best bet.
Of course, Shrek is going to burst through the door and invade Me Gunner's swamp of projectiles. That is what he does best.
Yes.
And I am familiar with D4's Shrek moveset. He has Shot Put, Burning Drop Kick, Helicopter Kick, and I believe Feint.
Alright, so a good mix of good utility moves, a good mix of recovery and damage and kill power.
I think Shot Put and Burning Drop Kick are going to be very helpful in this matchup. Shot Put because strong projectile that eats up other projectiles and continues to travel its arc. Feint Jump and Burning Drop Kick give you a lot of maneuverability over the typical Me Gunner Archer projectiles. And right away, we're seeing a lot of damaging combos. That was actually really solid.
I was gonna say no way.
Oh no!
No!
He goes a little too deep trying to kind of drop off an edge guard.
Okay, all you can ask, all Danky needs to do right now is keep the momentum. He can get the stock off. That's not looking too easy. Spoom's taking this opportunity and running with it. You never want to see that happen.
This is already 90 damage back after that SD. It's really... You gotta steal that stock out really fast with some sort of kill move Roller's got.
That's the risk you run going low, especially when you've got Helicopter Kick.
Wow.
It's just like that. A minute in, 1 stock to 3, Spoom with a lead.
It's just what happens when you drop that first stock. Oh, almost covers that, but the roll puts him behind him instead of in front of him. Oh no, that's rough. Really. That was a really quick one, but very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
That's a very quick game too that gives the set to Spoompls.